Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Welcome to Micro Mega Maker Levels Live.
But just this one, not levels. That's misselling it. It's this level.
We're doing this level, but maybe we'll take submissions. Like one.
One more. See, you open for one, it's gonna be 3 people dropping super chats at once. So like,
Yep.
which one?
No, it's gonna be one person, and they're gonna sponsor 17 levels.
Oh my god!
Maybe some Undertale levels?
Yeah, maybe we can get some Undertale levels here, but here we go. We're playing this level by Wardonis, who super chatted in the middle of the Rockman and Forte, giving games a chance. A weird crossover of our series, but we still accepted it for whatever reason. But yeah, go ahead.
Alright, let's try this out. That's the wrong button.
Oh, whoopsie, hit
I'm
the,
not used to this controller at all.
I'm gonna start the timer now anyways.
I got this. There we go. The X button goes.
Alright.
Okay, there we go.
That's not gonna be distracting at all.
No. I feel like it perfectly accompanies this loading. Oh, okay. Weirdly enough, it doesn't trigger the compressor.
Good for them.
What are you trying to say, Bob? Doesn't that help you stay alert?
Yeah.
So, how's 1.5 and you'll get your Undertale levels? No.
We got plenty of Undertale levels already. What are you talking about, Joseph?
I think he's saying something that comes in 1.5 is just gonna be even more.
Literally add saves to the boss fight.
Great.
I'm waiting for it.
I stopped watching Clement's Let's Play for this. What Let's Play from Clement's?
Maybe he did one literally at Wardonis' level. Oh, he stopped watching it just now. Okay, I get it now. Not.
Yeah. Luigi says no, it won't happen. See, Luigi, you engaging with stuff like this is why people send stuff like this your way. You should just completely ignore it anytime it pops up in the chat. That's actually a pretty quiet, so I'm gonna raise it.
Sorry, Crystal Bone Man.
Crystal Bone Man, yeah.
Oh, Crystal Bone Man.
Gotta say the full name.
There's aha! There are blocks there.
Spaceman's play.
Set a timer for 28 minutes.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cinetrix says, I want to see Dan go to space. Space is right here, right next to him. There, done. I don't know what more you want. Just as X says, swoosh.
I feel like I'm supposed to follow that all the way through.
I'm worried about
I'll get to the end and see.
I bet it was a secret. Like, you didn't have to, but...
No, I had to.
Do you have charge kick?
Just
Just do it!
No, I had nothing.
Yeah, don't worry with that, Ollie. You're here on time. I'm wondering if I cleared out the Mega Maker queue at the end of the last live stream.
I doubt
sure
it.
I did, but I'm gonna check.
It said somebody entered something was rank 1, but
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
Rank 1, or it's like... Yeah, it's just level rated 1.
Rated 1. My bad.
That's all. So let me check on that. I have to clear the queue this far in. A whole new tier for me. You know, we should just live stream me and Spaceman watching Mega Supers videos. I feel like that's something people watch.
It's a little bit too far. Here, will still work here?
See it. Okay, come on.
Oh,
Ah,
too fast.
lost it.
I have no idea what that tweet says exactly, other than we're playing Mega Man Maker.
On Friday.
It might say something like, it's Friday, we're playing Mega Man Maker, but you know, whatever.
Alright.
I remember doing this.
Thunder says, I heard Dan hates Bowsette.
That's weird. I just didn't bring it up in the news section of a podcast for gaming, and people assume that I hate it.
Haha, now we're supposed to let it go, I guess.
No,
Oh,
no,
oh.
you're supposed to get up there once you have the Shadow Blade, and you're supposed to jump on it just in time to do that. Which I did, but it's not necessary.
Okay.
His levels oftentimes incorporate things like,
If you had taken a different path.
well, yeah, and there's usually like an E-Tank reward for going back for it. That's how bored of your level Bob is right now, Ordonis.
Nothing to do with my insane lack of sleep.
It has everything to do with the fact you haven't watched Soylent
shit.
Green, because that movie is so thrilling that I'm still sitting on the edge of my seat this many hours later.
Constant.
Ignore the fact the trailer literally tells you almost everything you need to know.
Don't
It's people.
return the rest of the seat. You won't be eating it. Only in the edge.
Save money on seats. Seat manufacturers hate this one trick. But yeah, Spaceman, the weird thing is that movie gets a lot worse once they're like...
Oh, I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it? Okay.
I made a level based on it for you.
That's true. You did do that. Soontrix is having troubles with his internet. That's terrible. If only this video were pre-recorded. Quick, travel into the future where the stream is already done. Now, Spaceman, I know the thing everyone's thinking about, okay?
What is it?
I'm gonna ask you. How do you feel about the pixel response time on this OLED TV?
Pretty good.
That's definitely what people are thinking about.
I thought you were gonna ask me about the response time of the new Street Fighter V patch.
Oh yeah,
That's the most relevant thing right now.
yeah, that's definitely what our fan base is thinking about, and what he's thinking about.
Wordana says it's a puzzle level, not a Kaizo level. Kaizo spelled K-Y-Z-O.
Quaizo. Hey, it's Danny Richardson.
Where's the button? Where's the ooh button?
It's let's see, it's right here. Bob, why did you have me press that button? Laughing at Danny Richardson like that. That is inappropriate.
No.
Follow this?
I'm guessing. How will you defeat my slinky army? By jumping over it.
Ah, I was supposed to follow it. What a neat puzzle.
Soontrix says this level's pretty neat, but it's downvoted for some reason. We didn't downvote it.
Oh, it was upvoted on this one.
Yeah.
I think he just means it was at -1 score, I'm pretty sure.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was just on one.
Oh no. Well,
Welly, well, well.
okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do that drill.
No,
There's a checkpoint right there. It
seems
should be
pretty
fine.
optional.
It'll be fine.
Or does he don't need to follow the drill?
Oh,
Always just in time with this delay.
This level trains you on that, and then he's like, you don't need to follow it. What do you do?
No point.
It's no use! So, which Sonic game are we going to live stream after this? I know how much of a Sonic fan you are.
I actually do like Sonic 3 and Knuckles a lot.
So we're going to avenge my youth after this?
The Knuckles Chaotix, right?
I actually
I
wanted
am-
my parents to buy me a 32X just for that game,
Oh my god.
and they didn't. And I should probably thank them.
Probably. I mean, God knows I would have lost my faith in Sega even sooner if I had gotten that. Because I owned a Sega CD.
Ooh,
God, I got this.
yeah.
Just shook my arms through.
I didn't get it. Damn it.
But yeah, yeah, see, the thing was, I thought the Sega CD was legitimately dope as fuck. So like, we went to the rental store a lot to rent the damn thing, and eventually the parent who had the Genesis, they figured out I could just save money on renting it by buying the fucker the thing, and we'll rent the games.
I owned a Sega CD for
10 minutes.
no, it was like 3 days because my brother got that and Sonic CD, and we played Sonic CD and realized it was a terrible game and returned it. Because that was the entire reason we got the.
See, that's one more
CD.
giving games a chance. We don't need to play with Spiff.
Right.
Like he just realizes. And Sonic CD is so unforgivably bad. And that's the thing, like, when people are like, well, it's more of an exploration-based game, you know, talking about combing the entire map to find what you're supposed to do.
Ward says, it's okay. I'm sure that if it was base, you wouldn't have any problems.
I wouldn't. This
would be
amazing.
cakewalk. But, I think people saying that that's the design and people just don't understand is really them compensating for really bad level design.
Right. Like, it's not...
Because you know what else is that? Bubsy.
Right? Oh, man.
Yeah, the weird thing is it's such a long one that barely helps. It does help, but only barely.
No, I got this thing.
Yep, so thank God someone's wearing the hat. Bob can wear it. I'm literally incapable.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god.
Ah!
A lot going on here.
Spaceman Spiff should do an Avenging My Childhood for Sonic CD.
But I didn't like it. That's why I didn't beat it.
Doesn't matter.
Because Bob has to avenge X6, which he totally...
I beat that.
Do you believe him?
I don't believe you.
I'm starting to... I honestly, like, there were so many moments watching Fox's stream where he's like, what's this? I don't know this. What is any of this? And I'm like, oh my god, he's never beaten it.
No, I just blocked it out. The game's awful.
I don't believe him for a second. Oh no! Okay.
I feel like that's just slightly desynced, so it's impossible now.
No, it's fine. He can stay on it long enough where it'll be fine.
Alright, so wait for that. Wait for that. Jump. Duh! What the fuck was that?
Mega Maker.
Surprise, motherfucker!
We showed Spaceman Spiff Lasagna Cat before this, having apparently never seen that internet gem. What I'm trying to say is Spaceman Spiff is now a man of refined taste and culture. Why did it? Oh, because you flew up through it.
Right.
That counts as triggering it.
Yeah.
I literally had these same problems here, just so you know. I love standing at the edge of a block and then it flies up, but it pushes you off horizontally in a way that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, my choices are get hit by the springy guy or I guess
It's still frustrating. Okay. It's frustrating that the block thing works well enough to just fail you at the worst times.
Oh no.
In the most fucked up ways.
Oh, right.
This person.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you.
Sorry.
Vox is here even though she isn't.
Oh no, what? Oh my god!
And I got it pointed the wrong way.
Now I want you to imagine this moment you're having right now, 6.5 hours straight, every week, for 60 weeks in a row. I'm not saying every level's a Wardanis level, and every level's a push block level.
I mean, it's not a bad level.
It's not a bad level. I'm not saying that it's a bad level.
Okay.
But I am saying...
Clear out.
I'm worried that that'll...
No!
Oh, man. Okay, that's probably enough. I think that I might have done too much of that already.
I mean, Dan did it to you for like 20 deaths on one of my
It's
levels.
true.
It's true.
He's unrelenting.
Well, you know, that's what people ask for, and I give the people what they ask for. Unlike that handsome Joe guy, he doesn't give them anything. Clearly, we should just stream another SPF video, but with Spaceman Spiff, who's like, I wasn't there. I have no meaningful commentary.
This makes sense.
Oh, shut up, Blade.
The ticking reminds me of the Legacy.
Yes.
Except for that didn't feature real ticking. That featured me saying... Because we didn't have an egg timer to record, right? Or I was like, it's more artistic if I make the sound with my mouth, because every decision in that whole video is, it's more artistic if I blank.
Yes.
Because, man, art classes.
Wouldn't it be funny if it were art?
Wouldn't it be funny if our heads were firmly up our ass while making this whole video? And everyone in the class but the teacher got it. That was the best part. That was the best part.
No.
It's okay, I can understand it.
Yeah, that's good.
More talk of that. He had, you fucked up.
Oh, hey, Sophia. Oh, it's been going good. I said some things about you earlier, but it's okay. Sophia's like, why are they so mean? When's Bob avenging himself on Castlevania? I love Castlevania and look forward to getting angry whenever he doesn't do the things that are super obvious to me that a new player would not reasonably know.
This is what they look forward to. This is
that's our whole channel.
Right?
Spaceman, it's great. I was like, we could do stuff other than Mega Man and Bass. He's like, no, I get it.
I like Mega Man Bass.
Yeah.
I'm apparently the only person on the channel who does.
He's on the channel now? Wait a second.
In the Discord.
Watch out. You slip up. Warlick's
I
gonna
know.
add
I
you.
just gotta add to the wiki.
Warlick's just gonna add you as a member of Gigaboots.
Will he be got a substitute, or what's the term he uses?
Tertiary member.
Tertiary member. There we go.
Wardana says, Spaceman Spiff, you need to do all the puzzles at the end to get the keys to get the jet adapter. You can do it.
I think you already skipped one of those.
Yeah, so what Wardanis is saying is he can go back.
I'm sure what I'm doing here.
Yeah, I think you were supposed to just time a jump very carefully there to jump from one of those to the other. But why? Dre says, did someone bash Sacred Rings?
Yeah, it's a terrible game.
No, we bashed Secret Rings.
True.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, how is he still saying that her name wrong? I don't get it.
Oh, it's his special name because that's sacred.
Oh, is that sacred to him?
Yes.
Nope.
I don't get it. I really don't. There's no waifus in Secret Rings. I could understand the angle if it had
There's
waifus.
waifus in the later games in this Secret Rings chronology.
Right, like Black Knight and stuff, but nobody's talking about
I'm gonna
those.
die if I jump off here. Let's see.
Dre says because it's a better title. But see, by saying its title isn't as good as possible, you're already dissing it.
Right?
Malenko3 Droll Aloy says, also, Mega Man and Bass is my childhood.
Yeah. Well, not a childhood. It's like, 25.
Dre says, also, there is a waifu in Sacred Rings. Remember Shara?
Apparently I didn't play far enough. Let's look up this.
No, I'm pretty
let's look up
sure.
this Sonic character on Google. This is gonna go great for
Too
me.
bad we don't have Spaceman's phone to just look it up on his and be like,
Yeah, they took my phone before I could come over.
yeah. I'm not sure if we said that in that video, but yeah, we turned off his phone, threw it in Bob's glove compartment, took it away from him, and and blindfolded him. Shara is literally there from the beginning. Yeah, no, she's there. Bob just forgot her because she's not important. I believe Bob played Sacred Rings because I was there for it. Unlike X6, which Bob is lying. He did not beat that game.
I think I did now.
Yeah.
I don't remember this character at all. She's some genie, of course.
Yeah, of course.
She's just a really plain-looking genie, though. I don't know.
Just as Zag, now a part of the Sonic Defense Force, says it has a lot of redeeming qualities. I forgot this is how this works in Mega Man Maker.
Yeah, I don't remember. Well, I guess I never did that in
Yeah,
6.
I think this is the one level that I've seen that does this. Oh, right, and it goes the way you look.
When's Eric redeeming himself on Secret Rings? Look, he already likes it. Isn't that enough for you people?
Sophia says, because I skipped over it earlier, Sophia said, oh no, what did you say? Sideways eye sweating. And then Sophia says, Dan, when I find out what you said about me, I will cry and I will bottle my tears and mail them to you and put that in your unboxing video, Gigaboy.
rough. Jeez.
I believe I said Sophia, depending on which day it is on the Discord, goes from "Hey, you should play ARMS with me" to "Hey, I should eat your asshole out." Because there was one time you said that, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And one time is really all it takes to leave that impact,
right?
With statements that are that severe. Certainly, Spaceman's never said anything
Not at all.
remotely suggestive, and that's why he's here right now.
What the heck is this? Marlena the wizard?
Yeah, Merlina. Like Merlin?
Right, but the art is just okay, that's totally different art than what I clicked on. She had like weird armor on.
Sophia yells, "It was metaphor!" Sorry, I forgot the part where you eating my asshole was a metaphor. It was just too visceral of an image for me to be like, don't worry though, it's figuratively. This is only figuratively terrifying to read.
Let's push it over. I feel like it is.
Oh man, this is another one of those puzzles.
Maybe if I wait long enough.
Maybe. I'm starting to remember more and more of this level and how it had parts like this. It was like, is this just not lining up
Like,
right?
yeah, 'cause it seems like it should eventually sync up, like right there.
No.
Okay, just went straight through it.
But it was slightly too low.
Well, I know.
Aha!
That's
You
what I mean,
reset
I
the
can
timer.
I'm just damage boosting.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did here. I was like, haha, using the power of sliding and not giving a shit. And
But then you
can't
don't
hit
get
that.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I just... So that whole thing was just to get that key.
Apparently. Oh, disappeared.
So Bob, Justice Egg has many important things to tell you about Merlina and how she's a very important character.
Who had all her
Here's
dialogue
mine.
cut. Not that they didn't make any dialogue or something. That'd be pretty good. It's like
Sonic Team's really good at writing female characters normally.
they're very good at writing.
They
Very
made
good at writing.
Amy, thank you, and Honey. Actually, that may have been that may have not been them. That may have been Yu Suzuki.
They had Rouge the Bat.
Rouge the Tits.
Yeah, but I said.
What a great character that was. Well, that's a cool sound.
When's that? The Sonic racing game has to be soon, right? Let's see, Sonic.
I really have no idea.
I mean, it's this year, so it's coming up. Sonic. Team racing.
How did we end up here?
Oh,
Sonic Team Racing.
That reminds me of that scene in Soylent Green when that guy is trying to shoot Charlton Heston and then he gets crushed by one of the scoopers.
yeah. It's a good analogy.
This is our show now. I hope you watch Soylent Green because that's all we'll talk about. Just as Egg says, I don't like Black Knight at all. I don't like Black Knight at all, but you like Secret Rings? I don't... What? I love Rouge's pointy bits in Sonic Adventure 2. We have some very nuanced gaming opinions here tonight. So what if... And check this out. Just don't do it, because this part didn't work for us either.
Okay, it should have gone through there. It's just not gonna work, I don't think.
Dre says he likes Black Knight slightly less than Sacred Rings. It's still pretty awesome,
I liked Black Knight more than Sacred Rings, but they're both tire fires.
right?
I will admit they're better than Lords of Shadow.
Not saying
Secret
much.
Rings probably isn't, but yeah, that's about as terrible as a video game can be and still operate.
If we wait for perfect timing, says the Hendrix. Clearly we don't.
Wardonis is now giving much delayed advice of, let the bottom one push it.
Oh, the power armor can move the block. That's right, I forgot I had that. Too late.
Yeah, you did have the power armor.
I forgot.
But you wouldn't have guaranteedly had the power armor at that point, so that may have been one of the things where you had to revisit it with the power armor in order to make sure. But you did have the power armor, but, you know, it didn't leap to mind. It's okay. If there's one thing I've learned about this fan base, it's that they're very forgiving. They don't hold things over your head for the rest of eternity. And they don't expect you to figure things like that out within a fraction of a second or die. Oh, cool. Dash is doing some more late night art.
Nice.
Oh.
Stop doing that.
Yeah, Bob.
It's clearly my fault.
So what you guys don't realize is after this, me and Spaceman are gonna go to a Whataburger where I'll talk his head off for 4 hours straight. It's okay though, because we're gonna live stream it from my phone. Right, you can kill them.
Right. I honestly thought that was going to be the incorrect solution.
And then soft lock it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have the super adapter.
I don't. I didn't go through it again to get keys.
Sophia says, reading back at that thing you said, I said, and yep, I definitely said that, and yep, it was about as weird as you said it was. Yeah. Now imagine I logged into the Discord to read it, just that, and I go, okay.
Head on out.
Yeah, no, it was, the conversation was about a 3 out of 10.
Okay.
When it came to intensity, and then she came in and said that and jumped it to 11, and I'm like, you know, most of the time I know that Toast, she's not the jealous type. She's not weird. She's not like possessional. You know, she wouldn't be like, don't you fucking say that to my boyfriend. But when, you know, I do wonder how she would feel about someone in the Discord being like, oh, how about I eat your asshole out? Yeah? How about that? What do you think about that? And I just wondered. And I'm pretty sure I told her, and she just gave this look of, man, internet people, am I right? Wait, it was Dan that the Giga Boy said Sophia was horny for, not Bob. I don't think Sophia judges either way. No one's even asked Sophia her opinion on Eric. Wait, now, if we gave Eric...
What's the mean?
If we gave Eric the crown... Oh, get out, get out, get out.
Oh, you can jump down to the bottom right. Shoot it, maybe?
You can, but it's gonna despawn it.
Oh, yeah.
So you can either try to do a charge shot perfectly, or you could have used the angled weapons. Because the Nightfall will go down properly. Also, there's now a red laser there.
Oh.
So you have to time your sliding through, right? Or it just won't work at all.
Shibuya says that make the Spiff play horny on main.
Sure. I thought it was a great
Only
level.
if Fox is here.
That's true. Vox isn't here to see it.
Yeah, let's join right. Let's see. Dan, I especially love your interpretation of me as a greasy mid-40s New Yorker. That voice was nice. Look, I've been using that voice for literally anyone and everyone. You can't stop me, no one can.
I don't know, except Jim Ratgazer, who your pronunciation of him is weirdly just his voice.
Oh yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, no, like everyone who heard me impersonate Jim Ratgazer before meeting him thought I was just doing a generic voice, and then they met him and they're like, holy fuck, dude. Do you got E-tanks?
I do.
Good thing Vox isn't here to yell at you for dying instead of using your E-tank.
We finally found a phone game to distract her forever.
It has everything she could ever want. Numbers, boobs probably, dragon form probably. God, you know how much I've been thinking about that? Because I still haven't seen the scene you're talking about. You were talking about that Dragon Rider thing and how they have to like crawl into the mouth and get in the neck?
Yeah, no, the way that they fly the dragons, which is the whole point of the series, that the dragons just eat them. And then they live in the neck. And...
I'm convinced it has to be less horrifying than I'm imagining.
Yeah, no,
because I've seen terrible things on the internet.
They have a really goofy, lighthearted take on it, but it's still just weird.
Kind of like, okay, how goofy we saying like Fooly Cooly, the robot eating taco.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay, yeah, no, my head's in a dark place because of this fucking channel.
Right? Exactly.
Should we tell Vox? Yeah, you should go spam Vox to get her level in here.
It's one E-tank.
I think I have 2.
Yeah.
I watched the entire anime when it aired. It's lighthearted.
Yeah, it is. It's a good show.
With what?
Yes, and I wouldn't even think of that if it wasn't for this channel.
Why didn't you use your E-tank that time?
You know, they tell us that E-tank save Mr. Mini Dad.
Just right before the spikes come down on you and crush you, just drink an E-tank just in case. Did that bounce off of him?
Bye, Kirby. You're talking so Spiff is me just sitting there silently while my friends talk around me.
There.
Oh man, just in time. It literally went off right as you beat him.
Wow.
Exactly 30 minutes. It's good level design.
You should vote it up.
You can't. It's already. Yeah.
No, that's not what I want. No, I don't want to play it again. I mean, I could get the Super Art adapter, but I don't want to.
Is anyone watching Gridman? What is Gridman?
Gridman is a show being animated by Trigger this season. It's based on a super old, like, Ultraman knockoff.
Huh.
Yeah. I watched the first 2 episodes, both out. Episode 2 almost convinced me to stop watching it. So it's going great.
The chair will not go that way, evidently. Okay.
Alright, so we got another level?
Let me check the queue. Oh, we have this level for without only. Bob, can you type this level in? Yeah, that sounded like 262341.
The Daily Dose.
Without only, which spaceman do you want to have play your level?
Spaceman or Spiff?
Either or. Okay, go ahead and start it. So I got springs.
He says, "Oh, I broke 2 chairs at work today, but thankfully I was the only one in the office today, so, Never mind.
I have some ideas about how a human might break chairs, Bob.
Fair.
It has a lot to do with hormones and the keto diet. And luckily, I've been watching hours of a YouTube channel that has prepared me to talk out of my ass. I didn't have a single call the last 2 hours. It was so chill. Well, yeah. Plus, it sounds like you may have only had a single chair left, too, so, right? That's pretty chill. Circles should be set to slide.
Got it.
Okay.
What is that? I feel like this
Shoe?
is supposed to be art of some sort?
It's a high heel,
Okay.
I think.
Maybe?
Ow.
That would be the back of the shoe, and that would be the lower back.
I see.
There's an arch in the middle, and then...
Okay. Oh no, oh no.
So, you break these, that'll let you get the key, and then you're gonna wait for those to get covered by... Wait, now you
that
can't...
thing's already covered.
I have to drop
sealed-
that one.
What the hell?
Oh.
Yeah, I
I
think...
wasn't supposed to drop that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what I'm supposed to do now. But there's no way to reset it, so...
Taking a bath.
Oh. No checkpoints.
Enjoy the whole level all over again. Can't you hold up and always...
Always good about that.
What a great level. Oh, can you scroll the mouse off of the screen with the touchpad? Thank you. We do it!
Oh, wonder if you realize you can despawn by switching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, I have solved puzzles like that before, and I'm not sure if the level creators intended it, because you like slam up against the one block you want to hit, and as far away from the one that you don't, and then you just hit both.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized this stage is green and purple. Thanks,
green.
Doc. What's the name of this level?
Your daily dose.
Ah, okay. There we go.
Damn it.
It's called We Live in a Society.
Oh, nice. Is that gangweed? Very oaky undertones with a hint of gangweed. So when did you play Mega Man 2 for the first time? When you were 30, or?
No, I played all of the Super Nintendo Mega Man as a child. Damn it. Well, I don't think I need to know. Anyway.
Yeah, you should be fine.
It's like, but Mega Man 2 isn't for Super Nintendo.
Well, he was saying he played those when he was a child.
Yeah,
he didn't play NES games because they're not real games.
Oh, okay.
Because he's Eric. He lost a lot of weight, by the way. Eric erupts out of bed. A fat joke!
So you could achieve that, okay.
Yeah, I've encountered riddles like this before.
So I got time. It drops down. Okay. No! Didn't have that much time.
You're too close.
And now we get to do it all again.
Damn, Bob, we really do live in a society. Gigaboots is sponsored by Gangweed. Gang! So, Bob, when are we gonna start shilling vape juice on our channel?
Oh my god.
Oh.
You know,
it-
there's nothing quite like going through the same two rooms that aren't really challenging 6 times
To get to
in a row.
the,
To get the one
challenging
actually
room.
jump. Yeah, it's always a good experience.
Yeah.
I feel like customers accidentally soaking their bills, like their money they're paying with
With their
vape
vape juice, yeah.
shouldn't be as common an occurrence as it is. Maybe I just have unreasonable expectations. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. I thought you were gonna say a weird clientele, and I'm like, no, I can see how that's a thing. Not really with my clientele, but you know, yours definitely. Sophia says, I'm a genius. Hey Marco, how's it going? This is Spaceman Spiff. He's hanging out with
Marco.
us. Spaceman then used his appearance on the Gigaboots channel to start his own much better Mega Man channel called Objectively Good Mega Man Videos.
Featuring Bang, but no one else.
Okay, so I need to be standing a little bit further back. So it doesn't immediately... Nope!
Like you could
I can't...
have dropped it.
I guess I could have timed it through there.
Word says not to finish packing. Got a flight tomorrow. Stay awesome. Gotham.
Stay awesome, Gotham. These DC fans. What?
Okay.
Oh, you must not get it. See, Batman takes place in a city called Gotham.
Oh, now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Most people don't know that. It's
No.
a pretty subtle reference.
Edward Nigma?
Yes.
You sure do love these riddles. Oh no. Sophie's typing out gangweed. We're doomed.
Could be anything.
New Tuxton says Spiff's channel will just be called Giga Boots. Oh no! The letters! Now it's becoming Gangnam Style, but then Malik got banned from chat because he was spamming it, and so did Sophia. We're out of standoff. Their ults are all on cooldown. Any team can take it at this point.
Pence of Scarlet comes in to try and finish one of them.
No, she just says the Spaceman. And then it's the smiley.
Yes.
Bob just noticed the D in the smiley, and he's
Right.
like, that's the only part of this message.
This is ending weed.
The Jimmy Drew says boring gets timed out. This is pretty peak Mega Maker right now. God help us. Handsome, you should come to the Whataburger in Niceville, and then we'll all meet. And then Bob will be asleep, and it'll be me with 2 fans, and I'll be terrified.
You
should come enhance my anxiety.
Okay,
I was just like, is he just gonna crush himself? Is that his goal?
got this. There better be a checkpoint.
He's not Mr. Field.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm hoping there's blocks there.
I want to join the time party.
Sidious says, hey, look, I can make Spaceman hate his life. I wanted to join the timeout party.
Yes, let me terrify you.
Hey, if you show up at Whataburger in Niceville, I'll guilt trip Spaceman into meeting you as well. There are certain individuals who will go unnamed, who are legitimately terrified about meeting other people, and they are from the channel, kind of. And I find that hilarious because it's like, but I should be terrified of meeting you. I don't.
What's that green laser there for?
So that way you don't move to the left, and you have to slide. Otherwise, you'll keep Gang we nam style. It's like Gangnam style, but even better because it's a mess.
Oh.
Mordanis explains his
I need to
reference.
be weight at the bottom of the screen so I know what to do there.
Mordanis is not doing that, but wait. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not a DC fan. I'm actually a Marvel fan. Gambit fanboy and all. Stay Awesome Gotham is from a different YouTuber, Anna Akana. Considering her content, I understand why you wouldn't know the reference.
So she's one of those ASMR streamers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably does like crossovers with Amaranth. That's what
Probably.
I'm guessing.
I feel like that's what most people are into. They're just at our channel to fill the time between those.
The guy between the Gigaboys is Spaceman Spiff. Yeah, Zen, that's Spaceman Spiff.
Hello.
Hetzip says, I'm just naturally riddled with anxiety. Not Bob. He's cool as a cucumber.
Totally.
Hey Bob, what's your favorite kind of laugh? We live with anxiety. We live with anxiety. Oh my god. And then Firehawk up there said,
Amaranth is a sports and fitness channel now? Thanks, Jim Giroux. I'm glad to hear the update.
Firehawk says, I think I'd be afraid of meeting you guys. That's okay. We'd be afraid of meeting you.
You are, in fact, a person on the internet, so therefore terrifying. Well, though her channel references mental health and self-help stuff. So it is ASMR, okay.
Gotta time this.
Etang2 says, tell Spiff he's looking spiffy in the Mega Man helm.
Thank you. This is actually, I bought this helmet.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he said it to us, and now he's here to take it back. Fucking.
They come back.
It's okay, because, yeah.
Okay.
What if? Can you hear me? Yeah! Yes! Problem solved! Oh, this mystery is so mysterious.
So I need to... Pretty sure I need to crush them?
I mean, just says, I'd love meeting you guys. Edgar and Joe, not so much.
Would you like to meet Joe?
That'd be cool. I'm not sure what to do now. Oh, I see.
Send a text to Joe. We have a fan in town who wants to meet you tonight, period. Climb out of bed with your wife and get to the Whataburger, period.
You know the one.
Climb out of bed with your wife, I get the Whataburger.
I get the Whataburger.
I get it! Damage boosting, now you're a Gigaboy. Hey. He's a tertiary Gigaboy, clearly.
You have to stick to the naming conventions created by Warlock.
It's not working now.
Are you? No,
Are you holding up?
No, he isn't. I just looked.
There it goes.
The level's willing its own death. It's like, please stop. Sophia says we need more gore levels. See, that's the sort of thing that someone who says they're gonna eat my asshole out would say. I do love that you went back and reread that and you're like, hey, I did sound like that. There is no context for how aggressive that was.
Okay.
Dash Nacho says I got my own Mega Man hat to wear to work near Halloween. Oh, that's awesome. This isn't nerve-wracking at all.
Yeah, and if I mess up, I don't have to do, everything again.
Yeah, that's my favorite kind of punishment.
Dan, please let me forget.
If I can't forget, why should you get to? Piccolo.
Oh,
Why? Okay.
It's your daily dose of anime.
Oh, right.
With Anime Danime.
Wait, is this Dragon Ball Z?
Yes, one of those DBZ references.
I guess this is Piccolo?
Or maybe this is all Piccolo. This whole level's been green after all.
Yeah.
Green purple.
This seems ridiculously easy. Thank you for not making him a 28 hit Piccolo.
But Piccolo's so strong, he should take 28 hits.
Yeah.
So really, you gotta find the right spot and then just not move left or right. Just always jump straight up. Oh.
FSMK says Boku no Piccolo. Piccolo's gonna show up in the new season of My Hero Academia, right?
Pensive says, oh no, not a daily dose. Is that too little? Will you have withdrawals if you only get a daily dose of anime? You need to have anime on the hour.
Actually, this is Handsome Man. He plays an important role in my lore, but he works for Piccolo.
Now we know.
All right. Aside from the checkpoints being kind of far and the hardest part being right before the next one, I thought it was a good level. Can I vote with this at all?
You used the touchpad. Wait, did you
What
just
did you
use a
do?
shoulder button? How did you do that?
No.
Wait, L1 and R1?
L1
Why?
votes.
Because they switch weapons. Of course, they would be programmed in as buttons.
Has that always
Luigi,
been?
you have been watching this the whole time. Bob, we don't need mouse functionality at all.
Oh my god.
Yeah, has that
we've
always
said
been
that
the case?
100 times.
Cool.
Vox says, who's this guy? He looks gay.
Jeez, coming on strong.
That's our pickup line. Who are you? You look gay.
Yes.
He's been in bed with me, fag.
Oh.
Wait. So much wrong with this.
Apparently, Luigi has been telling you about the L button since it came out.
I've not heard a single
Not a
thing.
single person on this channel has
I
heard
don't
you
think I
say
am.
that.
I didn't know that either.
Did you put obscenities in the line every time and it filtered it? in
It's
the
like
chat?
he likes vor, then he goes on to explain.
You said you knew in response to me telling you.
I don't remember that at all.
And we're done.
We already did a level from you. The rules apply here too.
ビートどうビートどうしたビートありがとうビートどうしたビ
This
ート
stream
あり
is
が
set
とう
up
ビートどう
apparently
したビ
so
ー
that
ト
way he has to deal with the boar level. So if somebody can get us the number for the boar level.
I mean, Vox is here.
Luigi says,
Vox,
no,
if you said horny on man, I'll
it's
play it."
recorded. Go back and check it.
Oh, the
You know,
platform
City,
got level.
if you had submitted a level, there was a chance.
Oh right, yeah. City was saying he could ruin your day.
She wants me to play the platform gun level.
Okay. Somebody get us that number. You know what? I have a spreadsheet.
You're not excited to play a platform gun level?
Not at all.
Could use any controller.
Now City is getting his level IDs.
Oh no.
Let's see. I hate Perfect Freeze more than I hate my father. I hate waiting more than I hate my father.
The real treasure was platformers we made along the way. But
Really?
You can't just search the name Voxandra and I'll find it.
I mean, I have this 208941. Can you?
That seems too recent.
That's April. If that's not it, then Bob can use the mouse to roll over the contributor. I
There.
hate platforms more than I hate my father.
The real treasure was the platforms we made along the way.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one she said. It's uploaded for some reason.
Must have been great.
All right.
Set a timer for 30 minutes. Look, you're getting the real Mega Maker Live experience.
That's true. All I need is a city level now, and
Do you hear that?
Please don't.
Please don't.
This was the second one, which we never saw multiple times.
I'm really hungry. I was hungry in between streams. Now I'm feeling
Right, and then you keep going like, hey, we can play this other level. It's gonna take 30 minutes.
Look, it doesn't take 30 minutes for Spaceman Spiff to rage quit. I've learned from many very successful live streamers named Mega Super Lion that you can rage quit at any time. Boys.
Rough.
Yeah.
This is fucked already. What the hell?
Doesn't go left. Fox is shaming you.
Sorry. I don't play this enough. No. I'm guessing this is gonna kill me or make me wait a long time.
What?
Or I'm gonna get eaten by a war dragon.
No, it's fine. More like gigabutts.
Hashtag
Got him.
I know.
With that, only trying to inform you on how that the
I did know that. That's how I fought Flatman.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure he was doing that throughout the level. So yeah, there you go.
But now I have to
Go up through there.
That's right.
Oh, got him.
So I didn't need to slide at all.
Yep.
Acidia was $5 just for Spaceman.
You wrote that down, Paul?
Yeah, I'll use my Taco Bell receipt. That's the official Mega Maker thing right now.
Here's your share after YouTube's cut 2 quarters.
I bet $1 tonight.
Amazing.
Hopefully someone comes in here and puts down $100 and then you can make $2 tonight.
Shouldn't know that was gonna happen.
Yeah, man. Just think about it this way, okay? Doing way better than Eric.
I don't think I ever played
That's how I look at most of my life, actually, if you must know. Nice.
I figured it out.
Yeah. Womp 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 womp. I think I did beat this level. It has a star on it.
Yeah, somebody beat it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
guessing it wasn't Eric.
beat it. It was not Eric.
Oh, Acidia's talking about his own level.
Oh,
Dan never beat that one that Acidia sent in.
Then I'm gonna guess now I can't.
No.
I don't have as much patience for Kaizo as these guys do.
I think they're fans of calling his levels Kaizo.
Let me tell you about Kaizo. So now that I've shown him Lasagna Cat, it's now obligatory for me to watch China, Illinois with Spaceman Spiff, right? Have you seen China, Illinois?
I saw like an episode or two when it came
It
out.
was terrible and I hated it, so please don't.
Yeah,
Summarize.
when there's all these amazing
Mega Man levels to be played.
Big Bad levels we played and Aqua Tea and Hunger Force, so we watched it.
But that only likes China, Illinois. Oh, fucking. At least it's not instant death. That's something.
There's a checkpoint there.
Okay, okay. You know, China, Illinois is real good. It is a tragedy that it only has 2 seasons. Yeah, Pensive, you should totally come to Whataburger. I almost said Walmart. Come meet us at Walmart so we can fucking blindfold you. Bob will guard Spaceman while I go off and get you. We'll just keep kidnapping people all day.
Tudor says, pay my level based on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Did you actually make one of those?
Is it just... is it a series of knees that don't look right? When I told my brother Steve that you pointed that out, he's like, Bob has a knee fetish?
I was worried some people in the chat would say that.
And
like,
yet they didn't,
right.
and Steve did! Showing that Steve's the ultimate deviant.
I'm like, I mean, just, you have to look at those for 1 second and be like, oh no, something's gone horribly wrong with that body.
Bob, I imagine you spend most of your day saying.
Alright,
Bob's just out there shaming people. Something's gone horribly wrong with your body.
Greenlit.
Okay, how about this, Pensive? You should show up at the Whataburger so we can watch China, Illinois. And then Spaceman can just duck out.
Right, just get out of here.
He's like, Bob went to sleep. I'm not interested. Oh, please tell me. Chat members, meet me at the Whataburger to receive a grapefruiting free of charge. What is that?
I'm guessing it's when someone put the grapefruit in readiness, but
Just a guess.
Not the no,
No
I would
search
know
history to
anything.
back this up.
Could be anything, really. Oh no, that's mean.
What? What's mean?
If you take the yeah.
That's fine. Foxandra says, LOL! That's what she fucking does. What will you do when you reach the 100th Mega Maker live stream? Kill myself.
Live on television.
Just starts playing magician show music. Starts playing the intro to One Night in Bangkok. We should all go to Whataburger and order the Fortnite burger.
That's not a thing. It's not Denny's. Denny's would do that.
Denny's probably is working on doing that. Sophie's like, please stop bringing up the terrible things I've said in the Discord. Says more terrible things.
We don't know. Maybe that was fine. Maybe that was
No, Vox and Pensive are enjoying it way too much for that to be fine.
right. I know. But I like giving people the benefit of the doubt, Dan.
shit. Doing so well.
Sophie's got some instructions.
So you cut a hole out of the grapefruit, slide it onto the, and it cuts off.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Probably nothing after that.
That's probably the end of it. Just talking about how to prepare your fruit for maximum enjoyment.
Yes.
Who's ready to go some grapefruit? Vox, your level is very inspirational. What inspired you to make it? Is it that you actually hate everyone equally as much as your dad?
Actually, it's not a bad level. I was expecting terrible.
No, I honestly think the other platforming level's harder.
Right?
The
Like
one we
that.
gave Eric.
Yeah.
Maybe this one goes into that.
Because in a lot of areas in the
The pause button isn't in the center where I'm used to it.
You said you wanted a platform gun level, so I made them for you. Ugu. Vox, you make me blush. Grapefruit is a fat burner, you know? So you're losing weight while you suck. Is something wrong, Bob?
I should leave. Deviants here in chat.
Yeah, I constantly wonder what we did to attract this crowd. I literally have no idea. Have you been like live streaming your abs or something? And I don't know about these secret cam girl streams you're doing. Hey, it's Camboy Bob here for this secret midnight stream. And I'm just over there playing Overwatch and not hearing any of it.
Right. Fox is suggesting we watch this video.
It's very short and hilarious.
I'm good. Luigi says, Dan, if he did that, the anticipation's killing me. God, I'm starving. They should make a cream of mushroom burger and Whataburger.
They just need to bring back that one they had, the mushroom Swiss burger. I wonder, like,
Dan, if he did that, we wouldn't be asking for him to take his shirt off.
enter the entire stream chat into that. What was that video program that Fox showed us? Where it let a group of people watch videos online? Rabbit or something?
No, that was the one Eric had.
That's
His
okay.
internet friends have used. Fox says things. This is like me wondering why I have fans who like boob shit posting and SNES aesthetics.
I feel like you've done more to support them than we have.
I mean, I don't talk about weird fetishes on our videos, right, guys?
Not at all.
Would never have.
See? Spaceman's an honest man.
He would never. Oh my god! Oh no!
You'd never say the word shit that many times in a row. How dare you? Hi, Lady Lunar. SNES boobs are the best boobs. No, they aren't. They really aren't. Stop lying. So, Spaceman, I bet you're enjoying that touchpad being so huge and that pause button being so small.
Yeah, I haven't hit the touchpad accidentally every single time.
The message been moving around the screen for no reason, I assume.
Lady Lunar says, hi, Spaceman Spiff. Hi, Dan.
Hi, Lady Lunar.
Also says, Bob is a cam Bob? Wait, wait, is that what he was doing during the Lords of Shadow Let's Play when it was just Dr. Aggro? Yeah, we let Dr. Aggro record the episode and Bob was here trying to get super chats.
Those were a thing back when we were recording Lord Shadow.
You know, I was really disappointed. We were in Mobile, and I was like, hey, is anyone that is Discord in Mobile? And no one was in Mobile, and I was like, where's Pensum? She's in Pensacola. We could at least high-five her. Evil Eyeball says, I had a dream today where I was at a strange wedding and fell asleep in a bed there, and a bunch of people tried to crawl into the bed with me. It was so strange. I call that Mega Maker Fridays, but, you know. I finally crawl into bed at the end of the night, and the entire chat just starts running for it. I'm like, no! Bob was taking people to the gun show. You could go near Savannah and I could have met you. How far from Savannah are you? Can we split the difference here?
Savannah's on like the Georgia coast.
It's
Oh
the
my
coast?
God.
Jeez,
It's really
okay.
far.
Yeah.
How far is Savannah from here?
I haven't seen
Alright.
Savannah since middle school.
How far is Savannah, Georgia from here?
Who is Savannah?
The Savannah Desert.
6?
Why does she keep saying that?
I don't know.
As the crow,
like
she
Lord of
said
the
that
Rings.
3 fucking times while we were in Mobile.
Yeah, so that's 6 hours and 13 minutes. There's a reason we didn't evacuate over there.
Yeah, it's close to my house.
Lady, when are you kidnapping me so I can enjoy your company but hate where you live? Hi, Knucklehead.
Oh, wait, where did it go? It went off screen and disappeared, didn't it?
It's terrible.
Oh. No.
Could you believe the person who made this level and thought it was enjoyable speedruns X6?
I can believe that.
I don't know, I think that's completely unbelievable. This level has clearly got a great idea. Oh no! Oh. And this, yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, that was gonna happen. How much time is left?
You don't want to know.
Is it a lot?
16 and a half minutes.
Oh no.
You can rage quit any time though, that's your power. You're not an official Gigaboost member, you can just rage quit.
Define you being close to Spaceman. He just went on vacation down here.
Yeah, I'm like 20 minutes away right now.
Yeah. Where he's staying at is 20 minutes away. His house is like 5.5 hours.
Minutes.
Minutes.
I feel like I need to destroy this.
You don't have to. It really is just so you can get to the next area on a lower path instead of a high.
Oh.
I mean, he lives closer to Savannah than he does here, I'm pretty sure.
I know.
No?
From where I am to the Georgia coast is like 10 hours.
Cool boy.
Like you guys were actually farther away from me when you were in Mobile than you are right now.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we looked it up. We were like, man, this really doesn't make sense.
Let's evacuate into the pass of the hurricane.
So where is Hobbs? I've been wondering that all night.
What is Hobbs?
Calvin and Hobbs, like Spaceman Spiff.
Oh.
And then Bob blew his load, and it was really weird. It was like over a Sunday comic, really. Jesus, you're worse than Joe is about Batman. To be fair, I respect you more than I respect him. Wait, you respect a guy? Never mind. I'm just not even gonna.
They're saying bad things.
No.
Oh, it's so bad. Why is this?
Shatterhead says.
Like this?
Shatterhead says, Bob, please.
Bob's not playing, unfortunately.
Sophia says, Bob, if it makes you feel any better, there's not enough money in the world you can pay me to get me to look at you shirtless. Bob, that doesn't sound like it should make you feel better, but...
It sounds hurtful, but it's okay. I understand.
You don't have enough cleavage for Sophia.
I guess.
It's tragic.
And going to make his next video essay.
Sophia, I will give you $3 to look at me shirtless. This is so complicated.
Almost.
I can't believe it just let you drop through the crack. That doesn't...
That never happens. Yeah.
Phil Watterson is the only man that ever got close to the genius that is Charles Schultz. Charles Schultz. I'll DM you my PayPal link. I think the acidity level is gonna have to be the last level for tonight because I am starving.
Right.
Like, I'm in pain.
Oh no. I messed that up. Bad.
I just got here. Now, how did you get yourself into this perplexing situation?
I offered to play a Luxandra level, thinking it would be horny on main,
Right, and then
and she sent this.
Right. This is a very different experience.
Of course I know who Charles... I don't know why I'm having trouble saying his name tonight. That's the real thing. Charles Schultz. And what to pronounce the S in Charles as the Z at the end of Schultz?
He's the foot doctor guy,
Charles
right?
Schultz. Yeah.
Like for real?
Dr. Schultz.
No.
Okay.
Stop. You have to know who Charles Schultz
I
is.
probably do, I can't remember.
It's the guy who made Peanuts.
Oh, okay, that guy.
You know, Snoopy.
Yeah.
Mildly recognizable character. What do you expect from someone who likes X6? Says E-Tank.
Look.
Jetpack Waffle says, it's 12 at night, I'm sleeping now, best of luck on the stream.
Thank you.
And Vox says, Sophia, you have a pretty name. You ever notice a lot of gay chicks hook up in our chat?
It seems like the same 5 once every week.
That doesn't really matter.
I feel like that no longer counts as a lot. It's like just them repeating it.
With that only says, record scratch? Yeah, that's me, Spaceman Spiff. You're probably wondering how I got into this perplexing situation. Let's rewind back to when they blindfolded me. I guess I'll post that again. Because why not? Bob doesn't like Peanuts, unfollows. I actually do have a Peanuts book from my youth, or at least I did. And then parents moving and stuff like that, and I think it's fine now. I yawn because I'm hungry. And my blood sugar is flat. It's okay, I'll just start fasting right now. Out of convenience.
The city is saying that you rented an ice cream van, Dan. Why did you do that?
That I rented an ice cream van?
Yeah, I don't get it.
That's how I kidnapped Spaceman.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Here's this again.
Spike there.
Hopefully that's the right thing. Let's click it
Oh,
and find
okay.
out.
That
No,
makes sense.
that is not the right thing yet again. Jesus fucking Christ, how does that keep happening?
feel like I was doing better at this 30 minutes ago.
Right?
However long I've been playing.
You have 9 minutes and 49 seconds.
Good God.
Good God! What is good? Oh, absolutely nothing.
Chatterhand says, if you can't name the greatest comic creators of our time, then you are not an American. I mean, he's talking about the Peanuts guy.
And you know, the guy who made
Cowboys.
Okay.
Bill Watterson.
Yep. Evil Eyeball says, hey Dan, do you have any recommendations on hardware that allows streaming of at least NES? Retro Tink 2X would be a pretty cheap and easy way to stream NES stuff via composite. Chiba Drew says, Tim Buckley? Chiba Drew, I appreciate your joke. Hey Bob.
Hey.
If you don't get that joke, that's your loss.
I know.
I actually don't know who that is either.
Loss.
Oh my god.
Bob curls in bed and falls asleep.
Or do you know any other comic artist's name? Would you know Jim Davis?
I was gonna say if you know Tim Buckley. That's true. Jim Davis is a fucking revolutionary man. He's a Renaissance man. His comics are so good. Garfield transcends humor. It's not even funny anymore. Some argue it never was. Mort Walker is the only name I've heard tonight that I don't know. Malenko3 says, it's your, and then he types out loss symbol. That must mean Ken Penders. I feel so alone in this room. It's okay, chat. You're here to keep me company.
Trying to decide.
Just shoot it off into eternity, because you really don't have to do the time bomb stuff.
I hope not. Sure.
Oh boy!
I feel like I had to do the time bomb stuff because I'm too high.
It's fine. You came here high again? God damn it, every time with you. You're like, what? You talk about Whataburger, and I'm like, oh, that sounds great, because I'm fucking baked. What about the creator of Felix the Cat? Yeah, who? Okay, Mort Walker is the creator of Beetle Bailey. Okay, I would not put Beetle Bailey on par with Calvin Hobbes.
What is Beetle Bailey?
It's the army guy.
Oh, that one.
Bob then convinced everyone that he doesn't have a childhood, so he can't avenge it. It wasn't real, it never happened. I don't understand how you know who Felix the Cat is.
Yeah.
But you don't know Beetle Bailey. Felix the Cat barely aired at all while we were growing up.
Right.
But Beetle Bailey was in your newspaper every fucking Sunday for years.
Right, but strangely enough, I went to a hotel that was having a Felix the Cat event. Like, just by coincidence.
Bob, that was a
going
cult. They were planning on killing themselves.
It was a weird team up with Felix the Cat and Sonic the Hedgehog stuff.
Which is right, because Sonic is actually based on Felix.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, actually he is.
I had no idea.
Yeah, his designs, what was it? It's splitting Mickey Mouse and Felix the Cat. That's what they originally designed Sonic to be, like visually, because they wanted him to be iconic. It's pretty weird, but... And then he just bathed in it. He was like, ah. Now I'm thinking about Lasagna Cat. My favorite was always Get Fuzzy. I have no idea what that's about. Mort Walker and Charles Schultz actually served together in the Korean War. Oh. Huh. If you live in the USA, please tell me what time is it. It is 12:17 a.m. in Central Daylight Time. Kerry Larson is Far Side, right?
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
I thought those were really funny when I was very young. I imagine they aged
I
terribly.
messed up.
Because every time someone one, it's just like, man, that's the lowest hanging joke you can find, doesn't it?
What if most of older comedy is that?
Yeah.
Hey, look, our phone was on the floor. Hell, most modern comedy is that. Which is why when people shit all over Rick and Morty, I'm like, guys, that's nowhere near as bad as most of comedy over the last 2 decades.
Shatterhand says, no, Farside is still active and still funny.
I don't think
Half of this may be true.
pretty sure he stopped making Far Sides when I was like 10.
Fox says, this level's great. Fox, you made this level. You don't get to say that.
Hi, Sasha. With that, only says it had its last episode like a month ago. We talking Rick and Morty?
Oh, Rick and Morty.
Bob is a manifestation of Dan's imagination. Essentially, Dan was so lonely growing up that during a headache-induced rage due to input latency, he came up with the idea of Bob. This is Lady Lunar's new lore. Then, like Zeus, he split his head open and Bob stepped forth to be a friend to Dan. I'm not following Box's comment.
I was saying that she can't be the one saying her level is great when she's the one who made it.
And then she says, yes, I do. You gotta love yourself, Bob. Bob
I
loves
guess
himself.
nobody else is enjoying the level, so you might as well. You're right.
It was pretty fun up until this part. This part is...
It's funny because this part is the most similar to that other level.
Right, the other level is just all this.
Like the show, all that, but more about this rather than that.
It's like
Okay,
those,
you're nearing the end of the tunnel no matter what.
those special select Cardettos where it's just the rye
Rye
bread.
chips, yeah.
Yeah, but that's this area.
Yeah, no, it is. It's true. Yeah, I miss that game too, and the user-made levels, and we're going to be making new episodes of the Powered Up series really soon. We were gonna do it this week, but then a fucking hurricane happened.
Right?
Evil Eyeball says, I thought for Extra Life I would put my whole NES collection out there as targets, and over 24 hours I would stream me playing various titles. So people can come and donate to tell you what games to play. That sounds really cool. That sounds like something we do, but not for charity. As we're terrible humans. And I like to think of us as a charity. Because we're all lost causes. Oh yeah, we already have 3 episodes in that series. Just look it up. It's called We Play Your Powered Up Levels. It's really fun.
Alright, yeah, I got this.
I
I didn't have it!
Oh no!
Oh no.
So close.
But that is an interesting idea. What
Yeah.
if you start really low like
Maybe I'll
that?
actually do that next time.
Next time.
Next time, right.
Singular.
Maybe. Timer's gotta be getting pretty close.
Yep. We're down in the double digits of seconds. As in 86. Or 76. Now it's 68. I'm just gonna keep saying numbers. That won't be distracting. Okay, you comic Luddites, I'm heading to bed. Hey, I knew everyone you said except for the Beetle Bailey guy. Which, you know, to be fair, Beetle Bailey does not compare to all the others. Hey, Bob.
What's up?
You know how Fox is a very strong level creator?
Very strong.
Very strong. Can she make a level so bad even she doesn't like it?
No.
It's kind of like the God problem, you know? She's so powerful when it comes to making levels. Even she can't make a level so bad she doesn't like it.
She's a very strong level creator, just Bach, but she's ridiculously ripped.
Like that picture of the dog from Animal Crossing. Have I showed you that picture? It's just a normal dog's head. But then she's just like insanely ripped legs and arms.
Oh, that one, the main dog. What's her name?
Isabel?
Isabel.
Yeah. I was thinking that
This is it.
This is it. Oh, no pressure.
Not on this show. It's very casual.
they're saying that I'm constantly being sedated by Dan to see, because otherwise it'd be
one time I died to green
erased.
lasers.
Do you want to take one
I'm
more?
gonna try
swing?
one more time.
Okay.
Can't hit on that.
Why are you getting constantly sedated?
I don't know, man. The late Lear's lore just made everything
They're
weird.
working it out. I can make a level Vox doesn't like. Guess that makes me more powerful. Yeah, that power's true power, Acidia. That's impressive. I've died. Well, it's like that.
Yeah,
before.
I was surprised that didn't just kill him anyway.
Right, the good old screen transition murder.
Alright. You got this.
But the explosion might kill you now.
I'm not gonna risk it. Damn it! I don't think I have this anymore. I think I'm too high. I didn't have it. I was so close.
Can I try once?
You try.
I'm not gonna get nearly as far as you. I'm probably gonna die in this room. Man, your hands are really cold. I'm not used to dealing with that. Like, fake aggro, he hands you a controller and it's like it's covered in gack from fucking Nickelodeon. You could ask literally any human being who's ever met him and they will confirm that story. Oh my god.
So he says rip.
Bob, you cursed me!
You basically.
Okay, I'm done. Bob's gonna get the rest of this level, right, Bob?
No, I don't think. I mean, I could do a round if. Oh well, never. No chance.
Here you go.
Right.
Are you voting it up or voting it down?
I don't know.
It's really complicated.
I mean, up until that part, it was a pretty good level.
But then that part existed and you spent about 17 minutes there.
I'll leave it uploaded.
Okay.
Like, it wasn't poorly designed, it was just hard.
Hardly good. He's sedated since your rage is that powerful that it unleashed into the form of Bob that could destroy the world. I need to stop reading this lore. It's just complicated.
It's just
Too complicated.
Overcomplicating everything. What was that level number? Right, I have it right here.
Yeah, I came over here for it, and
Here we
every time
go.
I got over here, I realized it was over there.
You guys haven't even played this. Because it doesn't have an up or down vote.
Weird. But he said Dan couldn't beat it.
He just assumed.
Maybe.
But yeah,
Maybe we were playing on this machine back then.
No, I don't think.
it's just a 1.6, so it was a while ago.
This is November, so we definitely are on this machine.
Fair.
He could have done a different version of the same level and sent us one of the earlier ones. Like maybe this is one of those he made with checkpoints easier later on, with the intent of sending you.
Windstorm, Charge Kick, and Star Crash. Great.
Of course, Bob calls it Tornado Hole Charge Slide. I have played this level. Absolutely. It is immediately a brick wall right out of the gate.
Oh.
It's like tossing that tiny fucking toss. Spaceman Spiff, the video of us blindfolding you and throwing you in a car has more views than the videos of Banny, so I hope you're proud.
I feel kind of bad about that. I missed.
Maybe the videos of Banny would get more views if I blindfolded Banny and threw her in a car.
Probably.
This
Maybe if Bandy was more active on the Discord beforehand.
This is the second part of the level you played. You had problems getting here, so they cut it to this point so you could do more. Oh. And I guess they just never gave it to you.
Right.
Mercifully.
Hi, Buster.
Hey, Buster.
How's it going, Buster?
We had Spaceman here. God, this level.
Alright.
Man, that's not bad. Introduced as a kitty took her gaming chair. Oh, gamer chair. Very different.
Got that right the first time.
Sasha said I to my legs. I came prepared this time with socks!
That was the wrong weapon.
Via resizing the face cam, it is now YouTube.
Oh man, fancy. Is Dan runs a Whataburger?
I'm fucking painfully hungry. I'm not gonna undersell it. Bad.
Defied Cupcake says, I didn't realize Mega Maker levels could be this hard, like in Mario Maker.
Oh yeah.
Now I know the truth.
Oh, yeah.
Every Friday, man.
Come on by.
Come on down to Misery Expo.
If you wanna,
Take levels.
you wanna know the extent of the power that they can assert.
Then socks. You get it? Saying I suck.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Is it? Fox says I did nothing wrong. Spaceman, any comment? It must be really emotionally damaging for you to deal with somebody out there denying what they did to you.
So he says, this level was split across 2 streams and never beaten. Then I reinserted it into the Sky Candy series with a proper number.
I lost track of Without Only's comments, so now I'm only seeing the second half. I'm scrolling up to see the first half, but I'm just not finding it.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know.
Maybe I should change from top chat.
Yeah, sometimes YouTube just censors you.
Okay, so I found a subreddit called Tight Pussy. It is the subreddit for pictures of cats in cramped spaces, like small boxes or in between washing machines.
Jesus.
And I think to myself, this is a subreddit literally sustained only by having a lewd name. Like, without that name, I doubt they would be that big. I don't know, cats. No, deified Cupcake. People used the PSP web browser. It was real.
Yeah, no. People in this room even.
It was, dude, it was like fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things I'll never be able to explain to kids, you know? The thought that you wouldn't have a web browser on you at all times is something that's just completely not understood. So how's Friday going for you?
Going great.
Yeah.
So I've gotten a real feel of what it's like to be part of a Gigaboots Mega Man Maker live stream.
Now every Friday he feels the deepest sympathies.
Oh.
It's
so good.
He says he's used the PSP web browser. See?
Yeah, I used one too.
Yeah, City is old because he's me from the future.
Oh, right.
That's redundant. I used my 3DS as a web browser when I wanted to look up recipes. Man, the 3DS web browser though. I mean, I know we were talking about the PSP one.
Right, but somehow the 3DS, even though it was later, was even rougher.
I mean, the DS even had a web browser. You
Right,
needed
you had
that
to buy the
special
cartridge.
for it.
The DSi, I think.
I think, no, because that doesn't have the slot for it. Yeah, no, it worked on the original DS. I know because a certain Joe had it. Wii browser's better than the PSP browser. Yeah, it ran a lot better. It was a lot more powerful, like insanely more powerful than the PSP.
Oh man.
Nothing mean. But watching you struggle with this makes me feel a lot better. Because every fucking Friday I sit here and I'm like, everyone in the chat's just watching me and they're like, I could do this. Why do they have a successful series? These guys are total fucking hacks.
The tall screen was good for looking at recipes. That makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. Deified Cupcake says, I bought the PSP on release and my first game was the Mega Man X remake, which was awesome. That didn't come out till a year later, so your story doesn't check out.
Right?
Hey, she just waiting a long time between
Right?
buying the system and buying the game.
Yeah, bought the system for the web browser. Waited a year for the game.
Maybe she hacked it. Maybe Deified Cupcake, I say she, but I have no idea.
Right.
Maybe Deified Cupcake hacked it and was just like, I'm gonna play Zelda 2 on this, which is what I did, but I bought other games too. Like Ridge Racer, which was called Ridge Racers in Japan, which I still think is a better name than just calling it the same name as the first game in the series.
Right.
And Luminous.
And leaves room for the sequel, Ridge Racist.
Yes, it does leave room for the sequel, The Ridge Racist. Wow, did I really wait a year to buy my PSP? Yeah. People constantly think they get things at launch. Like, I've had so many conversations with people over the years where they're like, I got it at launch with these games. And I'm like, those games didn't come out for 18 fucking months.
Right.
I'm not shaming you. I'm not sitting there like, you're not a real gamer. You didn't get it at launch. It's just like, no, you don't realize that came out way sooner.
I bought my PS4 at launch for $500, and I got... God, what was it? It was something ludicrous.
What did you get? What? We're talking about PSP?
No. I got my PS4 at launch for $500. Already wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear that all the time. Let's see. With that only says, that's why I chose the easy life of having a YouTube channel that doesn't make videos. Like JonTron. Danny Richards says, I did get mine at launch. I played Ridge Racer and had a UMD of Pulp Fiction.
We guys had UMDs of Spider-Man 2.
We watched those recently. Nice.
All right.
Very nice.
Made a pass
First
one.
checkpoint.
So you need to use Star Crash to jump up and then wind tunnel up the left side of this because it's a secret. Yeah, keep going left.
Oh, an E-Tank. That'll
That's
come in handy.
totally helpful, right? Thanks, Acidia. What games came out for the PSP at launch? Thug 2 Remix, Ridge Racers, Luminous.
Wait, double secrets to the left. What?
Double.
Is there another one?
He doesn't sound anything like Dan's impersonations. True.
Yeah, I don't see
So
anything
you
else.
can actually bounce up over that.
Oh. I'm sure this is
The assistant, the Tobey Maguire is her dad.
Ryan Secrets.
Nice.
Oh man, even more. Let's see what else. Spider-Man 2 was a Packin' UMD.
Wasn't God, that Diablo knockoff? Wasn't
Untold Legends was a launch title. It was one of the few that I remembered. I wanted to say it last just because.
Okay. There's also that Grim Reaper game, right?
I don't think Death Jr. was at
No,
launch.
you're right.
It was
He
heavily
says that.
advertised near launch.
Right. But then it didn't come out till later. It was really bad.
And that's what I hear. I didn't get to play. Coded Arms was near launch, but I don't think that was launch.
Yeah.
Because I would have bought it.
Yeah, I really like Coded Arms back in the day. I wish they made that PS3 sequel.
Yeah, me too, even though it would have played like shit.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It would have been a cool cyberpunk aesthetic to a first-person shooter.
An internet cyber world aesthetic, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been nice. What else? I used to know.
Right.
I used to know literally every PSP launch title. Oh my god, that's a series idea.
PSP launch titles. Now Siri's taking to me calling her PSP. She just accepted it at this point.
Let me see your ID. Make Siri go, me? Yes? What? So hey, I hate to tell you this, but you're experiencing the full experience.
Yes.
I forgot to set a timer.
PSP set a timer for 25 minutes.
For how long?
PSP set a timer for 20 minutes.
It's fine. I'm sure I'm gonna beat it in less than 30 minutes.
For 20 minutes.
Did you say Metal Gear Acid? I'm not sure that Metal Gear Acid was launched. I think it was a little after launch.
Yeah, no, that is a great series idea.
Yeah, just doing launch title reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure what I was doing there.
Buster says poor Spiff.
Okay, so here we
Yeah.
go. Here's
Thanks,
the full
Buster.
list of launch titles. Everyone ready? Ape Escape on the Loose. ATV Off-Road Fury. Oh, this says launch window.
Oh.
That explains that. That's
Ooh.
cheating.
Yeah. We want launch day.
I do. Because it's saying Metal Gear Acid and, Rengoku. Rengoku was not a launch title.
Our Rengoku was super close if it wasn't.
He was launch window. There's gotta be some definitive list of everything that was actually launched.
Fuel says that Wikipedia is saying Metal Gear Acid was day one. Do not remember having that so soon though. Could have sworn.
Day one in what territory? Because I still just don't believe that.
There was that super weird Chinese looking game. Can't remember what it was.
NHL? How is it this hard?
North America is what Fuel's saying for that one.
Seems insane.
Right? I remember having that right out the gate. I had a lot of fun with it.
I'm on Wikipedia. I've now sorted it by release date in America, right?
Right.
You know how many unreleased games I just had to scroll through?
A lot. Bye, Zen.
Metal Gear Acid is not a launch title. I've sorted it by release date now, and I can tell you the launch titles are Ape Escape on the Loose, Dark Sarkos Chronicle, Dynasty Warriors, which I believe in Japan was called Dynasty Warriors Next, Gretzky NHL, Lumines. Metal Gear Acid is right there. What the fuck? I do not remember that! That can't be right! We would have bought it!
I mean, I bought it, but I didn't think it was launch.
NBA, Need for Speed Underground, NFL Street 2, Ridge Racer, Spider-Man 2, the game? Weird. Tiger Woods PGA Tour, Thug 2 Remix, Twisted Metal Heads On, Untold Legends, Wipeout Pure, and World Tour Soccer. Twisted Metal Heads On was really great. Ridge Racer was really great. Lumines was really great. The rest was kind of meh. I guess Metal Gear Acid might have been pretty good. I didn't play it.
Feel, kind of predictably says PSP had the first 5 Trials games. Or Trails games. 5 of the objectively greatest games ever made.
I mean, it did. It did have a bunch of Trails games.
I'm excited for the Trails of Cold Steel with PS4. I'll at least buy the first one.
Bob's excited for Tits CS.
Yeah, the new Senator Kagura.
Yes! The pinball game. You notice Dre just shows up to get triggered over Sonic stuff and then evaporates?
Right?
That's his only presence in the actual chats nowadays. So guys, tell Tosh that I died an honorable death of running a live stream instead of eating.
Oh, it says you got some advice for you here.
Oh, that's always good.
I can push up against the wall for that 3-spike slide. Thank you, Cydia. I'll try that.
He may seem nice on the stream, but I swear, when we end this stream, Spaceman's just gonna be all curse words about Cydia.
Doesn't the PS4 version get the English dub for those games? Because it made it sound like that was new stuff. He like shows up the trash talk Shara, but the worst Sonic character. I mean, she's not even a furry. Why even bother making her a Sonic character?
Yeah, I don't remember Shara.
Yeah, she was that genie I looked up earlier from Secret Rings.
That's why I don't remember. I played, like, not much of that game.
Yeah, no, it's really bad.
Because it was bad, yes.
It doesn't even have a memorable song.
No, it has the thing where you keep saying, submit police report. Okay, because that game's always had that on PS3. Okay.
Warlick has asked me a question in the Giga Question section. He says, your thoughts on this? Sorry, he's Warlick. He says, thy thoughts on this? And he posts a link to Xeon saying his top 5 YouTubers. Bob, you're on camera and I want your thoughts on this.
Oh no.
Okay. You ready?
Sure.
ContraPoints, Lindsay Ellis, which is Nostalgia Chick, Endless Jess, which is a Dragon Coin,
yes.
Red Letter Media, and Digibro.
Red Letter Media is great. I watched a very minimal amount of the rest of them. One of those is absolutely just terrible. Like Digibro, Jesus. He has like the worst takes in human history.
So,
And he like speaks in that tone of I know everything. It's like, no man, you know literally nothing about what you're talking about. But it's fine. You can like whoever you want. Just don't think of them as authorities. Even though the whole thing is speaking as if they are authority.
there you go, Warlick. You got both of our opinions on this. To add my level, do I do the ID? This will be the last level we play tonight because I'm starving to death.
Right.
I changed over to no super chat. Unless I changed it back. But yeah, my response to him was 1 out of 5 isn't bad.
Yeah.
I think I owe Spaceman Spiff the dinner. I feel like someone does because he's getting fucked right now, Acidia.
Acidia needs to come down and pay for Spaceman's dinner.
It's like,
It better be a nice one too.
I like that I put the camera right where I put the chair right where I should be. So it's like a giant chair shape where my body should be on the screen. One moment. This is too perfect. Gentlemen, I've called you here for a very special meeting. What are your intentions with my co-host, Spaceman? It's just so ominous and like too close.
But yeah, I think I'm way more likely to actually play those Trials games if they're on a console than on PC. Just I'm terrible at actually playing games on PC.
Yeah, you see it every Friday.
If I turn my PC on, I'm like, do I turn on Mega Maker? No. And then I just turn it back off.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the only option there is up there.
Insidious says, I could come down and buy you dinner in December. I have 2 weeks off. So there you go. I'm sure you two won't get in a weird fist fight or anything.
Yes. Oh my god. Okay, I see what I have to do. What's down there? Can't see down there.
I think this might be part of Dan made it.
I'm pretty sure I remember something like this.
Okay.
But I know I have to jump forward to get the forward progress for the slide.
Right.
This isn't gonna go well. Nope.
Could you have slid off of the platform and then slid again? I don't know if that's...
You have to jump between slides.
Yep.
So I would immediately die.
This is how hungry I am.
Those pickle chips?
Pickle chips. Oh yeah, you can try these.
Can't go further than that's okay.
Creamy. There you go. Simplify that. Creamy dough. I like how it's like a really southern pickle, but these are from Canada.
Actually not a bad chip.
Yeah, it's not terrible. I'm really partial to the Frito-Lay pickle chip. It just is tart and dilly in just the perfect portions. And now that I'm talking about that, I really want to get that instead of Whataburger. But really, I want to get both, but I don't want to bring that into Whataburger. But maybe I do. And then that guy who wasn't a manager the last time Spaceman was down, but is a manager now, will walk up and he'll be like, man, the Wii U sucks, right? And I'll be like, that's not all, mate. This is it, right? It also has input lag. And he's like, input lag? What's that? And I'm like, let me explain.
KSFS says, is Dan hungry enough to eat Megman cereal?
No.
You get so far forward.
I have advice. So, just do full height jumps always. And pay attention to at what height you jumped. And then as long as you make sure you line it up like that, you know that you're not going to jump to the top spikes. Also, don't pull a bob. And then you're fine. No! That will kill me! I will die if I eat that cereal!
Right, no,
Are you hungry enough to fucking kill yourself? No.
Let me have one of those chips.
Is Dan hungry enough to eat Spaceman? No. Funkos are just disgusting.
Oh, yeah,
But there's no Fallout YouTuber.
we got some Golden Girls Funkos in the Target.
Of course.
Question is how long till they show up at Bob's store?
I think they're Target exclusive.
Oh,
I've heard
so
of
jealous.
This. I think that there might be some coming for pre-order or something. It's horrible. Are you like a dude to eat the president?
I'm glad someone else thought of that.
The new survival horror game.
You keep scrounging around this house for food, so that way you don't have to eat the president of the United States. Alright. And then, also, you want to back up. That way you can push both at the same time and not have to worry about, like, hitting the spike on your way in.
Goodbye, Cupcake says, I'm trying to remember why I used to watch Digibro when I watched more anime a few years ago.
I know there are people watching this right now who watch Digibro. This stream revealed to me that I have memory problems. Yeah, stick around. We unsurface childhood memories a bit too much in our viewer base. Buster, the real one, aka Bart the guy, says, Spiff, just press against the wall. It's that easy.
It's not going to help on the last jump, though, because it's too far.
Welcome to this end of this. What? Golden Girl Funko Pop pre-order. What are they? The new Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball? Mortal Geriatrics?
Yeah, holding against the wall there would not help at all.
Maybe he's thinking if you ride the elevator all the way up.
And then it disappears and you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
That's
hard
his
to
real
space in a way where the spike wouldn't kill him from pushing against it. Too bad Fox's level ended, and then she just left.
She was just like, peace out, bros.
Nerds!
Maybe we defended her with our YouTube opinions. Maybe she's like a huge Digipro fan. Just like, oh,
She was like, I love Endless Just.
I totally know who the nostalgia chick is, and even watch her show sometimes.
Bob, you can't call her the nostalgia chick. That's objectifying her. Ignore the fact she made that name for herself.
Alright. Yes! And no checkpoint yet.
Yeah.
Cool.
No.
Why would I need a checkpoint?
This was the part that he fixed.
Alex says, I'm getting my last minute Dragalia Lost Farm in.
God damn, Box.
It's you gotta live it, or else you're not even doing a mobile game. The fine cupcake is very the Mario Maker. Yeah, I don't know. We haven't played enough Mario Maker to know exactly like which one requires more precision. I know that the turtle jump stuff would drive me insane.
So, this part, you're supposed to be using Star Crash.
Ah. But not that much. Okay. It's fine. Just have to do the other thing again.
I feel like at some point there's going to be a Mega Maker stream that's just a song room made for Cydia.
Where he wakes up and the camera turns on and he's just like, what am I doing in here? And I'm like, we just want you to play a level. He's like, no, let me out. And then I throw $5 on the floor and he's like, Daniel? E-Tank was really happy when you got past this part, and then he laughed when you died at the next part.
Oh. Thank you, E-Tank.
Why?
I hit jump. It didn't jump.
I wish there was a checkpoint.
See? See? He confirmed it! It's real! Everyone out there's like, yeah, sure, whatever. If only we could have him play on the old TV to confirm the input lag.
Has to see one of those survival room models exactly after one of his levels. I mean, surprisingly cheery looking for something filled with nothing but death spikes.
True. Very, pastel.
Alright. Star Crash. But a little less. Okay. Okay. No.
Oh, there's just spikes down there.
Yeah, I knew there were spikes.
Jesus.
You get one shot to windstorm yourself up.
Laser says, Dan defeated a city level, but the future refused to change. Why don't we have the lava scream on the soundboard?
I don't know. We've only got 2 minutes
I
left.
think that was one of the sounds I was like, we should do this. And you're like, yeah. And then we didn't.
But yeah, we got plenty of this. I know I jinxed it. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
That was terrible. How could you do that to him?
On accident.
Without any intention or malice. Acidia wakes up in a bouncy house full of spikes?
Yes.
Good lord.
It's one of those inflatable castles that's we filled it with nails, so it's just deflating slowly.
Dragalax says, hey, I don't just show up to be triggered over Sonic. Sometimes I show up to be triggered over Mega Man Zero and CX Advent. The fact you just responded to that says a lot. It says so much.
Maybe he's just not live. Maybe he forgot to hit the live button.
He's 40 minutes ago?
Yes. When he gets to this in 40 minutes, it'll be really awkward.
Because no one will be here.
Thanks, Dan.
Welcome back, Dash. There's a destroyer.
Chaos wants Bounce Man stage aspects added into Mega Man Maker now.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
Especially when Acidia makes a level with it.
Oh. See? See? Now you know.
I think he sort of knew before.
I've watched the levels.
Right.
He just didn't feel it in his bones like we did. It's such a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was notified by a certain person. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's obvious that's what happened. You didn't even have to tell me, I knew. He's like, oh, Dragonics, guess what? They made another joke about you. And then Dre's like, they did what?
Sorry about thou.
About that. Betwixt thou.
Give Vicinity access to their slappy hand blocks. Oh no.
No.
So that was the timer.
Yeah, this is it.
Closer. It's very distracting, Dan.
I'm sorry, I twitched. I'll just get up and leave.
That won't be distracting.
All right, get one shot at this. I did not take my shot.
Dre says,
Well,
oh my god, that Warlick impression. Perfect. Keep trying it again.
I mean, Dan hasn't cut me off yet.
It's true. He's starving enough to just come over here and kick the screen down at any second.
Just Godzilla scream as I stomp out the window.
Did you get PCSD? Do you think you'll have that when you get back to Alabama?
I mean, I don't have to do this every week. Like, I don't have to dread knowing this is coming up every Friday.
Right?
Yeah. That would kind of ruin it, man. Dan's fucking starving. Let Dan eat. Let them eat cake, and I was this close to cake isn't a meal, but then I thought about eating cake right now. I was like, oh man, that would be fucking great.
Oh my god, I have to do it again? Okay. Okay. Oh. Alright.
You made it further than me?
No, I remember this part too.
Yeah, but I only got that far once he, like, reset it, you know?
I'm guessing I just have to
Windstorm over and just keep windstorming, because eventually he's going to require that charge kick of you that you,
Right.
you know,
Feels it's just your weekly
30 minutes of self-stabbing.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, but Acidi, you made that last room easier, and that's how I got this far. Dan, I'm offended by that New Yorker joke. We New Yorkers are a proud people, and we deserve respect. Sorry, he sounds like, Dan, I'm offended by that New Yorker joke. In between bouts of, hey, I'm talking here, and other things.
Probably something about pizza.
Those were implied in the middle of that text, man. Pizza, man. Except for when it's longer because you think you can break the knife.
Alright. I'm okay with ending it here.
Okay, cool.
I got to where Dan got.
That's
It
fine.
means I'm at least objectively good at Mega Man. And bass.
Both, in equal amounts. Well, thank you for joining us, and thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me over.
I'm hungry, bye.